Hello, I am Xarkun, and this is World of Warships Legends. Hello, Jawan D. Spurg 23. Can I do a max hit point Petro? Like what? Put on the Sims as an inspiration or something and buff the HP? Yeah, that's an idea. I suppose Petro doesn't have as much HP as it could. But I think to begin proceedings today, kind of want to play the Hindenburg a little. It's been a few days since I last played it. See how it goes. I am Massachusetts and Ohio, I suppose so. I got this sunburn on my face. Feels bad. And on my ear, too. I don't know if I can keep this headset on my left ear for the duration of this stream. Might have to, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna take it off. Yikes. But yeah, we could do Petro, Ohio, Massachusetts. Who knows? Who knows where the seas will take us? Oh, this is nice. 2 brothers. 50 billion cruisers. Could be an interesting start. You're not the best destroyer player, but when you do play, are you going to miss out on not having the Fen Yang? Not really. I mean, I think the Fen Yang is just a tier 6 Akizuki. And you can get the Akizuki for free. Hindenburg's legendary tier. There's some bug, though, where it's not showing the star next to it. I don't know why that is. There was some problem with it at the beginning of the update. Wargaming told us not to play it for a couple hours when the update dropped on Monday because they had to fix something with the matchmaking. And so there's some bug where it doesn't have the star like it should. They said they're gonna fix it, I think, in the next update. Oh, Ibuki. Oh, Shimakaze. He's about to spot me, I believe. And I could shoot at the Ibuki, but what about the Tulsa? Do we see the Ibuki? Is he smoked? Ouch. Yeah, I don't want to be taking focus fire from ships I can't see. The bug is the marathon. I think the marathon is intentional. Alright, can we get vision? Yeah, there's a... I mean, it's a tier higher, but I'm pretty sure... If I'm wrong, somebody in the chat can hopefully correct me, but I'm pretty sure that the Fen Yang is just a down-tiered Akizuki. I don't know if I want to shoot this Columbo. I kind of want to wait and see if we get any vision on the Ibuki. Or maybe. That Tulsa's far enough away. that if I reverse here a little bit, do I stay concealed? Okay, nope. Hello, legit NASA man. Okay, is that permafire for Colombo then? Okay, now we go dark. Interesting. Is the Shima's there? Something's there, huh? I've lost so much damn HP. Can we go dark? Okay. Good morning, bug of action. Northern Dragon is not very good. It doesn't get the Akazuki, the Fenyang, Northern Dragon, Kitakazi. They all have the 100 millimeter destroyer guns, but the Akazuki and Kitakazi and whatnot, they get 1/5 pen or something. They get some special pen rules, so their HE can damage things, but the Northern Dragon does not. Its HE pen is 100 millimeters divided by 6. And that's not even enough to pen same tier destroyer armor at tier 7. So the HE on that thing, the Northern Dragon, is pretty much 100% useless for anything except starting fires. Kitakazi just gets 30 millimeters. Well, in any case, Northern Dragon gets 16 millimeters of pen, and it's at tier 7. All the destroyer armor and all of the superstructure plating at tier 7, all of it, without any exceptions that I can think of, is 19 millimeters. So if you've only got 16 millimeters of pen with the Northern Dragon HE, well, it kind of sucks. Well, okay, I don't know why I drove all the way over here. Yeah, Fenyang gets better pen. I'm 99% sure on that. Okay, well, I guess Sumner is not going to be pursuing Shima, so I don't want to either. We've got Conqueror, Ibuki, Tulsa. I don't even know what else out here. Colombo. If I dare push in on this flank, I'll be focused to death pretty much instantly. But I can't be hugging the map border like this. Yeah, there's Tulsa. Well, at least I think we're going to win, even if I'm not going to really be able to contribute much of anything to this battle. I don't know where Colombo... Okay, good. At least Conqueror's distracted by whatever. Just don't know where Colombo is. Unless Colombo sunk. Is Colombo sunk? Oh, how the hell did that happen? Okay. Well, I guess I don't have that much to worry about then. Maybe we can be aggressive once Conqueror goes down. I hope Tulsa doesn't discover the virtues of AP, though. And if if I get behind here... Yeah. The best info? Well, I do my best. I don't always know things off the top of my head. People disagree with my advice, but there's a lot of knowledgeable people on the subject of World of Warships legends. I'm just one of them. Don't sleep on the AP for what? Hindenburg or other ships? Because, yeah, you definitely want to use AP on Hindenburg. I probably could have got damage on the Conqueror. Just would have need to aim up into the big tower of superstructure. But, oh, Fenyang. Yeah, definitely don't sleep on the AP with that. Or the Akazuki or the Kitakazi, for that matter. That 100 millimeter AP does seem to get a lot of full pens on enemy DDs. Maybe we'll kill this Tulsa then. I don't think Tulsa can match up to Hindenburg. Haven't done shit in this game either. Bit of a boring way to open up proceedings here. But it's Sunday, you know. It's Sunday and my face is sunburnt. I am a tomato. A human tomato. I went to South Bend, Indiana yesterday. And I went to Notre Dame Stadium to watch the Notre Dame football spring game. And it was lovely weather. It was like 60 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, quite sunny. And I didn't really consider that because it was so sunny and I was sitting under the direct sunlight for 2-3 hours, that that could result in my face being sunburnt, which is what happened. But it's not as bad as some of the other people. I saw like this teenage kid and his mom coming out of the stadium, and their faces were like beet red. I'm not quite that bad, but I do have the sunburn on the face, and it feels unpleasant. The worst part is on the left ear. That's decent damage, but can we get a flatter angle? See, that's better. Yeah, but then he's gonna... Indiana's the best state. I live in Michigan, personally. I just live close enough to Indiana that it's not a very big commitment to drive to South Bend for an afternoon. And of course, I've been a lifelong fan of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. My parents are from South Bend. Wow, if I could aim. There we go. Wouldn't that be nice if I could aim? Goes to Michigan all the time for herbal remedies, yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of herbal remedy shops on the border between Michigan and Indiana, and I'm sure a lot of people from Indiana drive up there to buy their plants, you know? Engage in botany. Oh, you live in Indiana? I guess it depends on where. I don't know, it's not like South Bend is a huge city, but I go there from time to time. In Chicago, I go to a lot, too. Been to Chicago for many a concert. Lollapalooza and whatnot. think I went to Lollapalooza every year between 2011 and 2016, 2017. I don't know. The last one I went to was the 25th anniversary of Lollapalooza, I think. And that was the last good year where they had headliners I wanted to see. They had, who did I see that year? Radiohead and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Those are at least two of them. Those are good shows. Hello, Ender. Heisman 360. Aren't you in the chat? You're the last one left alive on the red team. Sorry for your luck, but that's what you get for being on the traitorous red team. Should have made the matchmaker put you on mine. Pretty mediocre damage. 78,900. Tashkent speed build. I have not tried that. I kept seeing people talk about it in the official Legends Discord server. But I guess, yeah. If only that were a thing, yeah. Yeah, the matchmaker puts you on the traitorous reds. Why are you on fire? Is that DD shooting you? I didn't light you on fire. Or are you flooding? Oh, is it? Who is this? Colombo? I don't think we're gonna get there. 78,913. Pretty rookie numbers. Lay down, Brutus. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, rookie numbers. Only 2,073. Base XP. Colombo, Shima, Colombo, Sumner. All superior ships to Hindenburg, clearly. Okay. Well, we can go down to tier 6, but somebody a minute ago said Ohio and or Massachusetts. So since we're already at the legendary tier... Play a real cruiser like Stalingrad? Does Stalingrad, does that count as a quote-unquote real cruiser? It's more like a battleship, maybe. I don't know how much it counts as a quote-unquote real cruiser. See, there you go. Play a real cruiser like Elbing. That makes more sense. No, Stalingrad, if anything, got buffed. They didn't nerf it. If anything, they buffed it, because when they released it, it didn't have HE. Now it does. So if anything, I'd say that's probably a buff. Maybe they nerfed it a little bit or something when they put in the HE, but it's one of the best ships in the game. They improved the Stalingrad's rear turret firing angle? Huh. I don't know. Upon release... There were people who claimed that the Stalingrad was not good. I don't know where they were getting that from, but... Oh, well. I don't know what Juice is talking about. I think Stalingrad's one of the most powerful ships in the whole game. Are you gonna turn? Not you, Brutus. The gross occur first. I'm not asking you any questions, dog. Brutus is like, what? Yeah, alright, fine. He's not gonna turn, so... Suppose no point in holding on to the shot. 10k damage. Oh, what's that? What is that? That has to die. That has got to die. DD. Vampire. Genon, take... Why are you pushing into the... Well, I don't know. Don't ask questions. Great. Great, great. What did he get spotted by? Was it sonar on sonar? Vampire on vampire? Ooh. Or was he, like, outrunning his smoke? I don't know. That's a Shimakaze in that smoke, isn't it? I can't even remember now what it was. I probably don't want to sit here. I don't really want to push into Genon and... Oh, he's not reversing, damn it. Yeah, see, that's why I don't want to push into... Yeah, right there. Okay, maybe we've secured Bravo. I'm not spotted. Where is Genon? We can eliminate Genon, maybe.
The ship is on fire.
Is it? Is the ship on fire? Oh, yeah. Right on the bow. Wait. Oh, no, it's right there. This Genon is using island cover in a very efficient way. Okay, hello. Are you sure this is a wise tactic? I don't have a full secondary build on Ohio, but I have enough of one. Really, though?
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
This is a wise tactic. I will admit, though, I didn't expect Shima and Vampire to gift themselves on a silver platter like this, but I appreciate it. That's very generous of them. That potentially makes things a little bit easier. Oh no. What will I do? Well, all right. I mean, that solves the issue. There's still Genon, which is a big problem. His torpedoes are much scarier. Oh, there they are. Can we Citadel Conqueror and get out of the way of these Genon torps? Nope. Oh, we're gonna have to get out of the way. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Oh shit. Okay, that was close. I'm gonna get melted by this HE. Maybe I can't survive here. Conqueror also, yeah. Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to DCP that. Oh, and Johann DeWitt? Yeah, I think we're toast. Too much HE. Too much focus from HE. Can we get like a decent... Am I dead? Yeah. Well, that was nice that the two DDs just gave up their ships like that, but I guess it doesn't matter if you're the only target for a Conqueror and Jinan and Johann DeWitt. Yeah, I probably should have just dodged. Okay, so Tashkent 39 speed build. If we wanted to do that, we would say flank speed. Instead of that, look at me now. And I think that's... What other commander options do you have? Do any of the other... Trubetskoy doesn't have any speed skills. Rumble does, but that'll mess up my Kaba build. Splendento. Flank speed. Oh. No, that won't help with the speed. He does have go all out, but flank speed, same thing. So, Gurin. And then certainly Blue. Where's Blue? Furiora. German. There we go. Okay, speed. Is there another inspiration? Oh yeah, full HP Petra. I guess we could. That's a little bit weird, but we could try that. Is there anybody else to add on for speed, or do I keep the Eric Bai inspiration? I think probably you keep him on there because then what do we get? We get 49. Well, hold on a second. At least that. We don't care about main battery gun range. 5.3, 51.2. And that's before... It's before the 12% engine boost. And 5.3 km detect is still very good. And the Tashkent 39 is definitely a dedicated torpedo boat. Yeah, I'll go to Petro after this. I don't know exactly how I'll achieve a quote-unquote full HP build. I guess Sims would be one of the inspirations, and then I guess you could theoretically use Hyde, too. Belfast. There's not a lot of battleships in this match. Yeah, I've got it at 4.7 with the full conceal build. But I don't know, the stats on this thing seem kind of nuts. It's got, look at how much HP it's got for a tier 6 destroyer. And then on top of that, it can go so fast and it gets a special engine boost. And it gets like, you know, tier 7 torpedo power with a reload booster. Yeah, I'm sure Rodney will sell like hotcakes. I've seen a couple of them out there. I think when they released the update, they accidentally had it on sale in the store, and then people bought it, and then they took it off because it's not supposed to come out till May 5th, but I've seen a few people playing them. Everybody's going to abandon the Alpha? Some people did succeed in buying it. At least it's just, I'm pretty sure they're just selling it for a flat doubloon price, which is better than burying it in boxes or other things. I was located, wasn't I? I'm not now. You mean to tell me the enemy team is not interested in the Charlie flank? I don't know what the difference between Rodney and Nelson will be in this game, aside from Rodney's going to be at tier 7, but I do have the Rodney on PC. This is not ideal, having to try and torpedo a bunch of cruisers. But I do have the Rodney on PC, and it's got nuclear missile torps in the bow that you can launch straight forward. They're like the squiggly torps of the British battle cruiser line, you know? So it's got that, and they hit for like 20-something thousand. And then on the main battery guns, it has lower HE and AP alpha than the Nelson by a lot. But I think it has the Soviet battleship dispersion gimmick, where it's ultra accurate at close range. And then it's got an engine boost, and it has, I was going to say conventional heals, unlike the Nelson super heal, but that is not quite right. It had 38-second cooldown on the heals. That's basically the difference between the two on the PC. But what they're doing to make it tier 7 here, I don't know. It has the same armor scheme as Nelson on the PC. But if they're gonna put it at tier 7 in Legends, maybe that means it has 32mm plating all around. Torps are those? Is that Belfast? Actually, what if we... Are we the ones spotting Harlem? We might... No, we're not. There's so much radar, too. Cleveland's. Harlem looks like he's going to go down. I don't know that we're going to end up getting... Oh, wait. Is he going to run? Oh, no. I don't know that we're going to end up getting too much damage in this game. Those torpedoes, surely they don't have the range or the... No, they did have the range, but they were never going to hit Cleveland. 25 seconds. Now they've got Belfast. What's Cleveland doing? Oh. Now Vladdy is going to die. But what's that? What is that? Bismarck. Okay. Of course. You're going to turn the opposite way, aren't you? Can we... Don't hit the rocks, please. He's gonna... He's gonna throw off all my torps. I just wasted a reload boost. It's annoying. This is generally why I don't like torpedo boats, because there are some battleship players that make it look really, really easy. And then there's some like this Bismarck that just zigs and zags like a madman and baits you into using a torpedo reload booster, and then you miss. And that's why I like guns better. And this thing has guns, but I don't know if that will be enough either. Probably not. He probably outruns them. Well, I'd like to get some kind of damage in this match. Can we get a fire, maybe? My 3 shells. Is that a beach, or does he make it around? No, that is a beach. Oh no, he's gonna stop right there. Well, might as well just use the guns. Well, yep, so this is just the nature of torpedo boats, though. 2,700 damage, 1 cap ribbon. I haven't even used... How fast does this thing go in a straight line, then? 50... Certainly gonna go over 50 knots. Get vision of whatever this kiting cruiser was. 56, 57, 56.5. Whoa, Cleveland, Kraken Unleashed. Somebody's doing the work in this match. Guess we'll just spot Suzuya for the benefit of Veneto. But yeah, 55 knots. More extensive testing of the speed build will be required, along with matchmaking that has more battleships. Come on, Veneto. Maybe, if I get lucky, I'll get one torpedo hit. Or not. Or he'll just completely reverse. So fast that he can't hit. Not bad. Well, alright. At least yoinked one kill out of it. Hopefully that didn't deny the Chad Cleveland a six-pack or something. Jesus. Okay, so much for the Tashkent speed build in that match, but this Petro full HP build, how would one achieve this? I don't know if I want to mess up the Andrew the Lip thing. But if we're going for tankiness, wouldn't we go with Makarov? Not Azerlane Chapayev. Maybe Ivan B. Delightful. But I was thinking Makarov because he's got ingenious. Petro's guns turn slowly. Intuitive. Sponge. If we were going for ultimate tankiness, put Sims on there. Oops. And then we get 48,000. Is there wait 1 second though actually. Does Von Essen? Oh. I think I was actually using Von Essen to try the maximum Petro HP build. Why did I go with him? Maybe look at me now. Then extra gun range. But, okay, suppose we did the same thing here. We need not destroyer inspirations. Battleship ones. But suppose we did the same thing here and we said, hide, 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 hide. Okay. So if we do that, then what does that give me? That gives me 51,000 HP. And I have 26-second turret traverse with 12.4 km concealment versus if I did go that route. Then I have 38-second turret traverse, but 11.6 km detect. So then I keep the ability to use stealth radar, but then my turrets traverse very slowly. So it's either turret traverse and more concealment or not. Go with Makarov. This is a weird build. I don't know how useful this is. I mean, Petro does have not a lot of HP. To be fair, it's very small HP pool for the tier. And buffing it to 51k while giving up every other thing you could do to do it. I don't know. Maybe. Well, at least this is good matchmaking for it, though. Des Moines, Minnow, Defense, Buffalo. A lot of cruisers. That's what you want to see. Oh, Dark Seas? I've watched that channel. Britus, you are going to fall off. There you go. Can you not go for the center of the map? I don't know. Riga is a very tanky cruiser, much like this one. Certainly be shooting the AP. What's wrong with going center of the map? Well, okay, if you're in a cruiser, like say you're this Genon, I mean, I guess he can smoke up here, so maybe it's a little bit different. But if you're going to take your cruiser with no armor in the center of the map, then that's going to open you up to shots from this side of the map and that side of the map. It seems to me like if you're going to play a cruiser, your first instinct should be like probably the ones on the other flank that we can't see, going out to the flank, because then you only have to worry about cross-map shots from one area of the map instead of placing yourself in the middle where you're likely going to be shot at from different angles. So I'm like a little bit skeptical, but this seems to be like everybody's first move, which is to go for the center of things. We're going to be in a sticky situation here if something comes around this corner. But I don't think anything is. RPF says something on the outside of the Thunder Dome over here. Maybe it's pointing at Yamato. Oh, shit. Well, we might be dead now. HE. Oh my god. There is a lot. Okay. Hopefully they cannot lob this island at me. No HE. Or no AP, rather. Oh, shit. If this Des Moines switches to AP... I think if I escape this side... Ouch. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's not good.
Двигатель выведен из строя.
No, thanks.
Крейсер противника уничтожен. Устранены.
Oh, he's still reversing.
Наша команда получила преимущество.
Okay. Can that sink him, please? There we go. Yikes. What a strange match. All right. Well, that answers the question here. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go 1v1 Yamato, see how that goes. I don't know whether I'm better served running this full HP build or not. I suppose I would be closer to dead if I weren't. So, there's that. But the question here is, would we be able to get the Yamato broadside? And maybe. Because if he's got Colombo coming this way and he sails in that direction and turns to sort of kite away from Colombo, then perhaps we get access to the Citadel. I guess we will see. Or he just eats all these Genon torps. It's also a possibility. What BB is better, Normandy or Ismail? I don't know. Probably Ismail. Get back, get back. I don't want to get back. Shut up. No, you don't need my support. We're going to win. If I die to this Yamato, it's completely irrelevant to the outcome of this game. 100%. Calm your tits. And besides... Oh, this Yamato is ready, I suppose. He doesn't even shoot at me. He shoots at the Genon. Well, nope. Don't want to overturn here. Well, that was that. I mean, that worked, I suppose. Not doing quite as well as Tulsa or Yamato, but full HP build Petro. I don't know. If I were going to go down to tier 5, though, and somebody said pick between Normandy and Ismail, I think I would take Ismail. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played the ship. Why not? Just ram the Yamato. Where's the fun in that? I'd rather hit the Citadel. I think I did. Did I get a Citadel on the Yamato? I don't even know. Whoa. What is this? Tier 5 matchmaking without CVs? Is that legal? Ah, it's Small Haven. Yuck. Madness? You're not missing anything if you didn't pick it up. I meant to make a video on that, but the ship is a copy-paste Zeton, but it's got a smoke screen and that seemed like it was about it. It has less secondary range than the Zeton. I don't see any reason why you would want to play it over the Zeton. Yeah, it does have worse secondary range than Zeton. It's got a smoke screen. That seems to be the gimmick, and that's about it. And I would rather just play Zeton for sure. So if you didn't get it, I really don't think you're missing anything. I suppose the smoke Zeton can be fun situationally. But one thing it doesn't have is the it has standard battleship smoke firing penalty too. It's like 14 kilometers or something, so it's not like the Italian smoke screens, you know? Oh, shit. I hate small maps. God. Holy hellfire. Okay. Can I do this without dying? Is this gonna be possible? Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit secondary, but is what it is. Okay. Okay, good. Turrets. Can we traverse? Yes, okay. Cruiser. Now we're gonna get bombed by this dude. Double fire. This thing needs to die. Yesterday. I don't know if it was worth losing all that HP to accomplish that. Because that was a lot of HP that I lost in order to get that one dev strike. Yeah, that was a lot of HP. Well, at least it's all like fire damage. It can mostly be healed, I suppose, but we need to back off in order to accomplish that. I guess these guys don't want to come around the corner necessarily. It's understandable. The power of the Ismail is truly terrifying. I gonna get hit by these torps? Oh no, they don't have the range. Do they? Okay, no. Good. Good, good. Can we get the front gun turned around? Almost. Oh, we don't quite have a range for Renoon. Stored. Yeah, okay. Just waiting for all the guns to reload. Alright. There. Well, there's a hit. I don't see any value in pushing into stored. Let a cruiser handle that. There we go. Well, at least this map is not as completely unplayable as small estuary. That looks possibly decent. I'd say so. Play Haida? Sure. Thank you for the super chat. Red BB in the corner? Yeah. You know, people are like, oh yeah, I hate playing at legendary tier or the higher tiers because the quality of gameplay is so bad. Nobody knows what they're doing. It's all constant blowouts. Blah, 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 blah. Is it really all that different down here at tier 5? Is it? Look at the positions of these reds and ask yourself, is it really that different? I don't think so. I don't think it is. Anyway, Ismail feels really good to me this morning. I think I would much prefer to play this over the Normandy. I don't know if that answers the question. The difference is people are expected to be inexperienced at lower tiers? Well, sure. But I mean, you can lose your way all the way up to the highest tier in the game. But yeah, I think Ismail, I don't know why it has the reputation it does around the community of not being a good ship. But I think it's fine. I think I would say with confidence that it's better than Normandy. Well, that salvo sucked, but not everything can be fantastic. Just need to make sure I turn and get my broadside not shown to these guys before they want to shoot at it. The Hyuga coalition here. Can I? Yeah, okay. Well, alright. So these salvos aren't looking good, but it's fine. We've got all the caps. I don't need to push into both of these guys. They're going to sink the mobile... Whoa! Maybe they won't. They probably will. Okay, this one, though, can we... That's more like it. No citadels, but it's more like it. Can we not go past the island? I guess we shoot at this Hyuga. Some made it over, that's good. Can we reverse? And all that remains is the enemy Ismail. How ironic. Ooh. Helping hand is up for grabs. Helping hand. Come on, that's terrible dispersion. Apparently not, never mind. Come on. Come on, Fushun. Yes. There we go, helping hand. Beautiful. But yeah, Ismail is, it's fine. It's a fine ship. Hello, little Pete. Hawkinson. Mogami. That reminds me of something. Mogami. Oh, legendary tier. Why would... Oh, Rochester. No, I don't want to play Rochester, but I'll play a legendary tier DD. But which one? Oh, right. Haida. Never mind. Haida. Commonwealth. Tier 7. With Hector Waller. Helping hands. Best medal in the game. Turpitz? Sure. I suppose if somebody were to say, play a German battleship of your choice, I think I might pick Turpitz. That'd be one of the ones I would consider. I like the Turpitz. I like it well enough, anyway. Odin or Brandon? Maybe. Maybe, but I think I would probably play Turpitz. Strasbourg is not consistent. Well, no French battleship really is. Hello, donuts. Yeah, California is a tier 7 on PC, which is the equivalent of our tier 6, and it is universally hated because it's a giant pile of shit.
Enemy force detected.
In that game. Like, it is universally despised because it sucks. I have it. It's true. It does suck. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I didn't really realize there was a split.
Main turret critically damaged. The ship is on fire.
What was that?
Sir. Critical engine.
That sounded like Perma broke something. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Where's Caracciolo? Ah, there it is. Okay. He's got an angle, though. Probably, I would assume.
Problem solved, sir. Smoke screen set.
Oh, shit. We're out of smoke. Oh, shit. Well, at least I got a fire out of it. A little bit mistimed. Oh, no, he DCP'd it, didn't he? Well, that sucks. I don't think there's any point in launching torps, because I'm pretty sure this Veneto is going to end up blocking them. Ooh, how'd the split lose so much HP? I don't really think I shot it that much. And it sunk. Veneto's probably got Cracciolo. I was wondering if I should worry about that. He's got his guns pointed the wrong way, at least. Oh, and he doesn't shoot. But he does turn back into the torps.
Smoke generator.
Radar won't last much. Yeah.
Our team has taken the lead. Engine boost deactivated.
Oh, he's healing.
Our victory is in.
Well, this was one-sided. One-sided thing in the Haida. Both of the... Oh, 2 out of 3 of their DDs are still alive. The Rodney, it does have good heals on on the PC. They're conventional. They're not super heals, but they're the Ohio heals. They have a cooldown of 40 seconds. So those are good in a different way.
Smoke screen set.
Might as well go for the capture circle. What is this pointing at? What, Brutus? Why are you whining? Is it pointing at the CV? No. I guess maybe it is pointing at Suzuya or Shimanto. Yeah, I think that's right. 17.5k doubloons will be the price. I think that's the price of all the tier 7 ships that they sell.
Our victory is in sight.
It's expensive, but at least there's no ambiguity. There's no RNG crates to open and or random bundle chains to buy or things like that. Haida's nice now, especially since there's this DD commander with the vampire. I mean, this game isn't so nice, but it's what happens when you get wrecked by a split 2 minutes in and then the rest of the game is a blowout. Well, I believe the Rodney goes on sale May 5th, so a little while from now. I've logged on to WoW's PC a couple times in the past week or two and played Rodney in ranked on PC and done very, very well with it. No ship is worth the price of a AAA game? Perhaps not. I don't know if, I mean, I would probably end up buying the Rodney. That's a pretty mediocre game. Maybe we'll have to revisit Haida later on, but, I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'll play next, but I do know one thing. I'll be right back. Well, the unfortunate thing about Brutus is he likes to lay underneath blankets, like, completely. So even if there was a cam, you wouldn't be able to see him. You'd just be able to see a blanket, and he'd be under it. Florida or Massachusetts? Oh, yeah, Turpitz, right. Somebody did ask for Turpitz. I'll go with Turpitz then. Turpitz, German Turpitz, regular Turpitz. There's a bunch of different Turpitzes, but we'll just go with regular Turpitz since it wasn't specified. If I had to pick to play Florida or Massachusetts, though, I'm probably going to play Florida. Such heroic music. Hopefully I don't get another copyright flag for this. A couple of my streams from a couple years ago got copyright flagged for music. And I don't know if it was this music, but it was streams from like last year. I don't know why they're suddenly getting copyright claims on them now. Is tax time super busy for insurance people? I don't know. It was not busy in any way at all last week. It was dead slow. But maybe once people start getting their refunds. I don't know that Turpitz is really a secondary ship that, well, kind of. Regular Turpitz isn't really. I think BA Turpitz might be, or Turpitz B maybe. I don't know, there's 3 different Turpitz. I just like Turpitz because it always has seemed to me that the main battery guns are better than like the Bismarck, for example. He's not gonna fully, yeah, no, he's gonna go the other way, huh? The real question is, where'd these torps come from? 'Cause do I push in or do I not? Oh, Massa, yeah. The thing about that thing is, if you build it for secondaries, you can't really build the turret traverse, which is 45 seconds and feels slow relative to everything else. So I don't like that. And then the main battery is not Alabama's main battery, let's just put it that way. And sure, the ship is tanky or whatever. It can be anyway. But I don't like it all that much, never have. Some people, it's their favorite ship in the game, but there are other American battleships I like much better. Georgia. Ohio. I think those were Suzuya torps then. Those are probably Suzuya torps. Hold on, Brutus. Come here then. You're gonna have to wait, buddy. That was not enough lead. Oh, we lost 2 cruisers. We're gonna probably lose this match. I really don't like this push now. I regret it so much. I'm gonna die. There is a DD creeping around here. Yeah, we're dead now. So much for the Turpitz. I mean, maybe though. Brutus, stop whining. Come here. Yeah, we're dead. Well, that's good, because... Come here, Brutus. Come here.
Das gegnerische Team steht kurz vor dem Sieg.
Well, that was a shitty game in Turpitz. Come here, Brutus. There we go. Good dog. Now, stop whining. Brutus is behind me on the couch, crying at me because he wants to sit back on my lap. Highly distracting. There we go. All right. So that was a really exceptionally shitty match. So maybe we'll go with spicy Turpitz real quick. Spicy secondary Turpitz. Try and get like a halfway decent result. Oh, I was like, why does the ship look so weird? Because I took off the BA Turpitz camo and put on a aesthetically better camo. So it's Yugamo. Oh, we're in tier 8. They've got Pobeda.
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation.
Navarin. Oh, yeah. Feel like that's a pretty sad ship. I think if I push out here, the DD is not on this flank. There's probably something here.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte entdeckt.
Oh, well, okay. Mint Musashi is not exactly the vessel I was hoping to encounter, but my God, these secondaries are really shit unless you deploy the thing, the special secondary button, huh? What is perma-spotting me? feel like I can 1v1 Musashi, but only if this is a true 1v1 scenario. Oh, okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. That is what's spotting me then. So if I do clear this corner... But am I allowed to push into Musashi and not get cross-mapped by those other battleships? I think so. Okay, that's dead Musashi then, but we're broadside to Atlantico. He's not paying attention. Okay. This was somewhat inadvisable push, perhaps. Because now we're massively overextended. Maybe shoot at Kutuzov, or at least get closer to this island. Okay, good. Oh. Oh. What are you? Here we go with the thing. Do we have secondary clearance? I think so. Oh, come on. Fucking kill him. Here we go. Probably should have just dodged these torps. Am I dead? That wasn't enough. kill this Kutuzov if this is the last thing I do. It was the last thing I did. Well, there's a Turpitz game. Just walk down the flank, you'll be all right. Well, that's at least kind of what you want out of Turpitz, I suppose. Bit of a different Turpitz, but it worked. It worked out. Oh, right. Somebody said play Florida or Massachusetts. Why not? Why not buffed USS Florida? Where are you at? There you are. How soon till I go Durka? No plans for that. I don't think I'll be quitting the YouTube or the CC program anytime in the foreseeable future. ZF6? That sounds like a good idea. ZF6 sounds like a great idea, really. Am I needed? I don't know about that.
Action stations.
AL Baltimore is a little bit unfortunate. I don't think it has the buffs of the Baltimore. A CV game? Ugh, I really... Probably not. Generally don't want to play CVs. Maybe. I'll consider it. But probably not. Full secondary build Zeppelin? I've seen people do that. I suppose it could be made to work under limited circumstances.
Enemy force detected.
Are they all abandoning the flank? Maybe they are. But surely something came over here. Not enough. Okay. Okay. "91 planes. Jesus Christ. That's extreme. Okay, yeah, so I think they did all abandon this flank. I don't think there's anything here at all. Huh. So they left this cap, and yet we don't have it capped. Maybe finally take a shot. Not even spotted. Well, that's disappointing. Suppose that's to be expected on the angled armor of the mines. Oh, okay. Well, I will take that. You know what I haven't played is the Amagi. I don't know what the reload buff really did to it, but... Ooh. Wait, can I? No, there's no way. It's impossible. Come on, Florida grad. Kill the mines. Yes.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Enemy cruiser sunk. Son of a bitch. They are in the Delta Cap. DD, por favor. Oh shit, my turrets are too slow. Oh, it doesn't matter. Kagero gets... Oh, yeah, okay. Well, fuck. Fuck a duck. Fuck several ducks. We are losing this battle in spite of the enemy team. Initial movements. What's the DD? Oyster Goatland. Well, I can't very well push into that DD. North Carolina might be dead. But I'm gonna have to follow my teammates. Not what I wanted. Well, at least it's Riga. So Rook and kind of a dead Amagi. This might work out. We'll have to kill the Rook. Sorry, Mogami. I hope you don't eat one of these. Slow turrets. We're gonna have to just push straight into that cap, I suppose. Balti, can you not? Oh, Rook has torps. Right.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Yeah, can we... I hope Balti doesn't die. Mogami's going around for the torps. And Balti's alive, that's good. Well, he's gonna die, though. Be nice if you could all stop presenting yourselves to the enemy battleship on a silver platter. Now we need to not take torpedoes from Oyster Goat Land. But do need to kill Plymouth. I assume Plymouth Torps. I would think they'd be incoming. Perhaps not. Would have been better if all the shells had hit. Is Plymouth not going through the gap? No, he is, surely.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I need that Riga to not die. I feel like that Riga is gonna die, though. Well, we can get the Plymouth, probably. Come on, Riga, don't die. Don't die to the Plymouth. We can kill the Plymouth. If he did reverse here. Pincer maneuver. Oh, well, he didn't reverse. He is broadside to Riga, though. Riga's dead. I bet he's dead. Yep.
Our team depends upon you.
It does indeed, and we got one shot. Our team depends upon me, and the only way we are winning this is by sinking the Plymouth and the Oyster Goat Land pretty much immediately. I don't know if there is enough time for that. Is the Plymouth going to be prepared to launch torps? Oh, that's actually better than expected. Well, he did one torp tube. Am I dead? Not quite, just about. Yeah, pretty much. Unfortunate. Maybe it was winnable if I sunk the Plymouth in one hit and then was able to sink the Oyster Goat Land, but apparently the two of them were Chads. Unfortunate. Grosser Kurfürst. There's a ship I haven't played in a long time. I don't know how that's gonna be. Why do I have Heinrich on there? That's interesting. Full gun build? I don't know that that would have been the biggest throw in history if I won that, but it would have been nice. Well, at least it's regular-sized estuary. How long does it take the full bureau for Montana to finish? I don't know, as long as it takes every other bureau project. And depending on your input and whether you grind the winds in the ships, I think if you do nothing, it takes about 3 months. Nothing other than log in every day to keep up the progress. But if you actually grind out the wins and stuff, less time than that. 2 months, maybe. I don't know. I have not tried to speed up any bureau projects. I kind of hate the bureau system. 1 year with nothing. Yikes. Bureau is kind of a terrible system. That's why I don't really do anything with it. Yeah, these legendary tier ships just should be at the end of the tech trees like tier 9s that you can grind to. I don't know why they don't just do it that way. Probably need to rework the ship XP because it would be astronomical to get one of these given how much XP is required just for the tier 8. They'd probably have to rework that a little bit, but okay. Can I push in? I don't think I can. I don't know what the hell's spotting me. DD maybe? Their entire team is here. The DD is in the cap. I don't know what the fuck our DD is doing. Reversing into their spawn cap seems like a recipe for not success. But maybe. Just hopefully, since all the battleships came over here, the team on the other side of the map can do something. Is this DD close enough for GK sonar? Probably not, right? Maybe, though. think the problem here is going to be that nobody aside from me can actually shoot at this Shima. Well, that's about as much as I could sacrifice trying to get that Shima. Almost did. Almost worked. And spotted by Shima. Well, the team on the other side has succeeded. So we're just going to have to retreat off this flank. I hope these people follow us. Oh, this is great. Using Venezia's smokescreen. Nothing to see here. Like to wait for a opportune target before I present myself as a punching bag again. Oh, and there's that GK there. Is Montana broadside? Almost. Okay, and Shima's got no HP left, so... oh my god, so surely... team can, I shouldn't have put Azerlane Heinrich on here. I should have, done something with more heals. Because I'm about to die. Unless I can go dark, which I can now. But I'm dead now because of that fire. Good, good. Well, I don't know. The entire enemy team came over here, so... and the Shima's dead. We've still got our DD. So we probably should win that. Yeah, I don't like GK very much. But what are you gonna do when the entire enemy team comes over there like that, except die? Yeah, I had fun, quote unquote. At least I got the drop on the Shimakaze a little bit. Oh, you know what I have been trying to do? Is place Napoli secondary build. GK is the best battleship in the game? I think not. I think it's not even close. Well, it is... I'll put it this way. The GK is high up there on some list of battleship. It's probably high up on the list of worst battleship in the game. Well, at least worst at the tier. I don't... Yeah. Yeah, I think it's undoubtedly the worst one at legendary tier. People say differently. They say Montana for some reason. I don't know why people think that. I play the Montana every day over the GK if I were given the choice. There's like no contest there. The Montana is far superior. Well, people say the Montana's bad. But I think they say that because it's got 406 millimeter guns. think that's why they say it. But also, I don't take into account the opinions like that because I think the analysis of whether a battleship is good for most people in the game is like something like, does it have 32 millimeter bow armor? Does it have bigger than 16-inch guns? I think those are basically the standards that people use to evaluate. So basically, Yamato's the best battleship at the tier in most people's minds, even though it's not. Ohio is. But again, I think the analysis stops at 32 millimeter overmatch. Well, actually, you know what? Louisiana might be. You might be right about that. The hybrids. Yeah, Gdansk probably is. I think it'd be better if they would nerf that Fox Flare skill. This might be bad. I didn't really want to have to use one of these. Ooh, radar. Come on, secondary Napoli. Get the Z-52. Ooh. All right. All right. Torpedoes, probably. Maybe I can... Well, what's the battleship on this flank, though? It's a... What the fuck? How? Huh. But, yeah, it's a Schlieffen. I don't know about pushing into that thing. I don't know if Blip got a promotion. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he said if it's a promotion or not, but he is going to be doing game development instead of Oh. Well, hello there. Did he use his sonar completely? Or radar, rather? I think he did. Shit. Oh, well, okay. If Alaska doesn't care. Turning his guns this way at all? I don't think he is. Has he got sonar on? RGA mod? RGA mod Alaska. Amazing. Can I make this turn before Schlieffen catches me in sonar? Or before I run out of my smoke? I'm gonna get shredded by Schlieffen's secondaries. Oh my god. It's my own fault for overextending like this. Yeah, Schlieffen secondaries are gonna melt me. Do we escape? Oh my god, we escaped. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Well, that was that. Napoli secondaries do melt Alaska's, apparently. Time to play the Howden Loo. I don't know that. Well, Vermont does have 38 millimeter plating everywhere, which is good, but it's kind of fat. Bit of a damaged pinata. Concealment mod. It had to be that the Alaska was using the RGA mod because I hadn't fired my gun, so I wasn't in the smoke firing penalty, but he was still spotting me within 3 kilometers. So I don't know why anybody would use the RGA mod on any ship. It makes no sense to me. I have not played War Tales at all. Tried getting into a match, but the queue went over like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and I said I'll try this at some other point. A War Tales division? Yeah, that's what people say. But then I'd have to get into a division. The state of Vermont is quite nice. Never been there. Tiny little state. Yeah, sure. You spent 10 minutes in the queue for war? Jesus. See, I don't have any patience for that. I don't think I want to push. Wait till this DD spots something before I turn in and push. Surely he'll spot something unless the enemy team is abandoned. Oh, smoke. That's interesting. Moving smoke? Italian smoke? Maybe not. Maybe Hayate smoke. What is that? Shima. What is it? Is it defense? I think it's a DD. Oh shit, and there's a Conqueror out here. Well, this is not going to be good. That's not the Conqueror. That is a cruiser. Well, this is, I guess you could say this is fun. Bit early on the radar, maybe. If Shima, well, maybe there's really nothing for him to spot. Now we just wait on the airstrikes, I guess. Dang, Lepanto getting smacked. Oh my god, okay. Never should have shot my guns, apparently. Why are they all aiming at me? Why do you have to be this way? Did I miss Lepanto? How have we lost so many ships? The entire enemy team is over here. Nobody really... I guess they did. I guess Shima and whatever else pushed into the enemies. That must be why we're in the pickle that we are in. Well, at least... Why don't you, like, turn and give me broadside or something? How about that? How about you don't send your planes at me? It's incredibly rude. Oh, good, they all missed. Well, that one did anyway. Okay, surely he's dead. Can I escape with my life? Good.
Luchtafweerbemanningen in normale staat van paraatheid.
Holy guaca fucking moly. What a pain in the ass. What a pain. Kill that minnow, will ya? There's a hit. Maybe inadvisable to try that, but give it a whirl. Actually, you know what? Oh no, we don't have enough range. Kind of wish I had the Firstner build for this particular match. Switch to AP. See about Minnow. Ooh, wait a second though. Konkek.
Vijandelijke slagschepen gedetecteerd.
That's good. I'd like to get Minnow broadside, but I'd also like to not die to Conqueror. What is our... what are you doing? Well, I guess if he pushes into the cap, there is 2 cruisers there, so it probably is inadvisable. Need to get rid of Conqueror. That's what I need to do. I don't think anybody can. Did I miss? Shit. Fire doesn't keep him lit. Oh my god, we are going to be perma-spotted by daring... okay, never mind. Maybe not. Okay, now will the Shima spot the daring so we can sink it? Spot the daring while I'm still alive? And can help you kill it? And then we win? No, we certainly can't do that, can we? We can just sail around the back of the map and try to torpedo a Conqueror from behind. There's no way you've been fucking spotted, and you're not spotting the daring in return. I think daring just torpedoed me. Holy fucking hell. Okay, yep, there's one set. I really don't... He has to have terrible concealment if he's actually spotted. And now we're just dead. Are you serious? You need my support. Turn your fucking ship around, spot the destroyer, so I can damage it. He's not been spotted. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We're dead now. Ain't nothing to be done. Oh, there's the daring. Now we're so dead. So very dead. Mm-hmm. I wonder Probably not, right? He probably escapes. Yeah, not close. Can I play Fen Yang next? Yeah, I probably should play a destroyer. Probably should do that. There we go. That whole time he could have turned around and spotted that daring. And if he had, I would have seen it. I'm like right there. I can shoot it, you know. He can shoot it with his guns. The two of us together. Daring could have died. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to land those airstrikes on DDs that aren't stationary. I don't even know that he... I mean, I guess we'll have to take his word for it that he was getting outspotted, but getting outspotted by your Shima and by a daring? Like, I don't know. I don't know about that. That either means you aren't built into concealment for your Shima, which, why? Or that means you have a really, really low-level commander, and yet somehow you have the Shimakaze to play. Or it could have been RGA Shima. That too, because I've seen that a lot. I don't know why... I don't know what people think, but I have seen a bunch of... I don't know who's giving them this advice, but I'll tell you here, it's a terrible idea to put RGA mod on your IJN torpedo boat destroyers. People do it because it's quote-unquote useful in the scenario where you're behind an island or inside of the smoke screen and something's pushing into you, because then you proxy spot it at 3 kilometers instead of 2. So you have like a 2-second window of opportunity to get your torps launched or something. But here's the thing. If you're in that situation in your IJN torpedo boat and something's that fucking close to you, you better guarantee all those torpedoes land and you sink it, or you're dead. There's like no universe, you know, in which you would want to use RGA on your IJN torpedo boats. You'd want concealment mod. They have the best stealth in the game if you do that. Build into that. Comparing airstrikes to pre-nerf Chikhalov. Airstrikes, they might be a little bit too strong, but they're not CVs. They're a little bit different. But they are a bit too strong, especially the airstrikes on the Howden Lu and the Johan and the higher tier. I don't dare launch these torps because he's not going to continue on that course. He's going to turn in, surely. Oh yeah, this thing has a less than a minute torpedo reload. It doesn't have reload booster, but I guess he is taking it straight in there. Huh. Is he dead? Oh, he's turning in. I don't want to have to smoke up here. Come on, a little bit more damage than that. I'll shoot him if I must. Okay. Oh shit, Baltimore. About to be radared.
Engine boost activated.
Did not realize there was a Baltimore there.
Critical engine damage.
Oh good, he ran out of radar just in time. well, I don't think we're going to be taking this cap. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I should smoke up either, because I think I lose vision of Baltimore then. I want to farm with my guns, but... well, ideally, the forces on the other side of the map will be able to do something. It's probably not going anywhere if I shoot at Balti. I don't know how he's still spotted. If they kill Balti, I'll feel a little bit better about this. I would like to fight the Moss. I don't really want to fight him with Rook and Hood right up behind him, but...
Engine boost deactivated.
that's too much lead on the Torps. I don't know what I'm thinking there. But actually, can we smoke up and farm?
Smoke generator started.
Or am I the only one spotting?
Enemy cruiser detected.
Actually, maybe that was good lead on the Torps.
Smoke screen set.
Gonna have to get out of the smoke now. Oh,
Our team has taken the lead. Destroyed an enemy battleship.
oh shit.
Our team has taken the lead.
I was hoping not to be spotted. There we go. Yes. Okay. Oh shit. There we go. Ah, there's the moss. Okay.
Enemy battleship destroyed. Our victory is in sight.
Beautiful. Well, I can't really necessarily push into a smoked up moss. German sonar and whatnot. Radar? Is that Baltimore still alive? Oh, yeah, it is. Hmm. Oh, well, no more radar. Still in the smoke, probably. Oh, I'd assume, anyway. Eventually. That smoke... Oh, there he is. Can I get the cap? Torps look decent for Iowa. Oh, there. Wait, shit. There he is. One torp? Nope, 0 torps. Unfortunate. Is that Baltimore gonna fucking ram our battleship? I think it is. Oh my god. It did. That's amazing. Well, I guess I can open water gunboat Iowa a little bit. How bad can it go? You just shot, too. It's useful. Can you shoot me again with the front guns?
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Do I even need to smoke up? Oh, all right. So much for that. Fenyang, though, I mean, good DD. Pretty good results against up tier 7. Baltimore. Yeah, the hybrids are pretty strong. Yeah, that is, what is the reload on these guns? 5.1. It's not fantastic. It definitely has less DPM than the Akizuki, but it's down tiered Akizuki. It's got to be nerfed a little bit. It's good, though. I like it. I think it's a good ship. Go up to tier 8. I'm kind of in the mood now for this. Is Louisiana coming to the... Oh, shit, ZF6. Well, okay, we'll do ZF6 next. I forgot about that. Somebody said that earlier, and I said that was a good idea, and then I never played it. Allegedly, though, Louisiana's coming back to the game sometime this year. Whether that's a bureau or some other release mechanism, who knows. I'd expect if it comes back, it's probably for the July update. That's what I would guess. Yeah, the Tashkent 39 stats are a little bit insane. I think I'm going to have to buy a new headset. I have the game audio and my own voice patched into the headset, and for like the past week, the headset's been dropping audio in one of the parts of it and then the other part, and it just goes back and forth. It's really weird. Yeah, the Tashkent 39 match was terrible. Well, we won, I think, so it wasn't that bad, but I didn't actually get to do anything. It's a little bit hard when it's the matchmaking's full of a bunch of cruisers that are difficult to torpedo. Is there radar to worry about? No. Okay. DD. The potential's definitely there for Tashkent 39. I think the game that I put up is a good example of how powerful the ship can be.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Somebody in the comments section of that video was like, "What horrible gameplay. Why wouldn't you shoot at the Boise with your guns? Were you trying to preserve your HP? Horrible gameplay." It's like, wow. You really have no connection to reality, do you? Ooh, what's this? Lushun? Gotta be Lushun. Well, that's not good. Yep, Lushun. Stay away from me, Lushun. Are you kidding? Fuck a duck. What the fuck? How much HP do you have? That's how much HP you have? I think there's still a Roma in this cap. I think it's kiting out of it, though. Oh. Yes, improved reload. Has the CV seriously been hovering here, waiting? What are these? DD as well? There's a battleship about to come here. Well, you're gonna turn in, surely. Maybe not, though. But surely he's gonna turn in. And I am alone.
All forces, capture that area.
Alright, what? Capture that area? He did turn in. Now I'm gonna get wrecked by the CV. Come on, Kitakazi, shoot down the CV planes. 2. You can do better than that. Theoretically, this thing has decent AA. Yeah, well, at least they're on the enemy DD. Do a couple shots at FDG. Fire? No. Oh my god, he's coming back for more. I get into the cap alive, I'll smoke up. Well, at least he missed. Well, okay. I guess it could have been worse. That is not correct. Lead. How close is this CV? Is he like over here? I feel like he's right over here. Do you? Are we dead? Oh, no, he keeps missing. If I come around this fucking corner and get killed by his secondaries. It'll probably be a pretty decent XP game. Oh, yep, there he is. Why so much of the focus on me for this entire battle? Why? Ha! Didn't even get me. Didn't even sink me. Yeah, there's some good XP, 3,000. Well, I mean, I guess I can be thankful he wasted all that time on me instead of going after, I don't know, my other teammates. Mad that he couldn't hit me? Well, no sympathy for him. 0. I don't know why he was focusing me so much. There we go. ZF6. But yeah, no sympathy for the CV. None from me. GG. Oh boy. More of them. I don't think it's the same Lexington. Well, maybe it is. Who knows? I didn't look at the name. Do we have radar? Z46 has sonar. No radar, though. If CV players complain about wiggly DDs, maybe, but I don't want to say they have absolutely no right to make that complaint, because anybody can say anything that they want, but there's no valid basis for a CV player to complain about anything, in my opinion. Zero sympathy whatsoever to any complaints that CV players might have. Ooh. Torpedoes. BD. That's not great. How much range on this sonar? Oh, right. I'm completely alone on this flank. That's not good. I don't have the Dyson. I don't have any of the steel ships for that matter. I don't have the Dyson, Missouri, Druid. Are those the only Salem? Don't have that either. Wish I hadn't lost that much HP. Oh, shit. I think we're gonna sink pretty early in this match. Surprised that didn't sink me. Here we go. Well, that fucking sucked. All right. Do an alternate German DD. I haven't played the wonderful Elbing in a while. $25K steel for a tier 6 radar. Oh, on Des Moines? Or not Des Moines, Salem? Or are you talking about Missouri? There's two things with radar for steel. Ah, yes, the 8.5 kilometer radar. Well, it does have a super heal. It's like a... They nerfed it, though, in some way compared to when it was first released, didn't they? I don't know if it was enough of a nerf, but it was definitely overpowered. Maybe it probably still is. Is Dyson the most unique? Maybe it is. There is... It's right, I think that there's really nothing like Dyson, but... Is there anything like Druid? Because there's that, too. Be interested to see how they release Marceau. Will that be for steel? Will it be campaign? Auction? Marathon? Could be anything. I wish the Elbing were at legendary tier. It might be allowed to have proper main battery gun range. Elbing or Schultz? I don't really know. Schultz has more main battery gun range. Hopefully the DD is not torping me from there. If it is... It is... Is it here? Oh, it's right there. Wow. Well, that is a surprise. Now it's gonna torp me. Well, at least Iowa is broadside to these battleships. That's good. That's helpful. Okay, now for a Z44. What a stealthy little thing. Yikes. That's what I thought would happen. Oh shit. I don't think I can torpedo Brandenburg. Because I'm pretty sure this guy is going to block my torps. Well, if you have no interest in steel ships, there's the epic and the legendary mods. Pretty good. Oh, there you are. Good, good. Yes. Yes. Very good, very good. Probably should load the HE. Goddamn secondaries. Brandenburg torpedoed. Are they double Bismarck? Is that what that was? Are they in a division? They are, of course. Come on, avenge your division, mate. Oh, shit. Where did that come from? Delaware? Well, I fucking suck. All right. ZF6 is still in battle. Sad. Maybe I'll try out the Amagi. See if it seems nice with its little reload buff. You were the Delaware? I didn't even realize there was one in the game. Huh. What is this patch? It's kind of nice. When was the last time I played Ohio? Like an hour or two ago, I think. I don't think Ketsanis is more broken than the Gdansk. Maybe, but it has an obsolete design on its hull for its torps and its guns. Gdansk is got a much better turret and torpedo setup. Not that Ketsanis is not strong, but Gdansk, I would think, certainly has the edge. I really kind of hate the torpedo setup on the Ketsanis, to be honest with you. An AFK DD over here. Jaeger, huh? Great. Do we have the CV coming for me? Can we get... well, we can't get vision, can we? Because our DD is AFK. Is that like a 23-second reload with the reload mod? Huh. Too much hesitation. DD. That's well, it looked like good dispersion. It was. I think I just aimed too low. Oh shit, what am I doing? That's still not enough lead. Or that's too much lead, rather. Really? Really? That is unfortunate. I wanted to get turned around here so I'm not right next to on halt. Nice. IJN dispersion. That time, I believe that was the culprit. I don't think it was my aim that time. Ooh, apparently not as bad as French dispersion. Okay. Okay, Amagi. Can I get anything going with these guns? Anything at all? There we go. That's more like it. Match is over, but... "24-second reload." That's pretty good. Pretty good on 10 16-inch guns. I think Jim was here. Why is this CV constantly coming after me? Oh, that's not gonna... Islands. I don't even think we'll get much more damage before this battle's over. defend A as if that matters at all. Ooh, I didn't know you could citadel in Nebraska. I didn't know you could citadel in Nebraska. I didn't think that was legal. Huh. Well, that's pretty mediocre. Key to get a brawling buff, make it a down-tiered Dyson. That'd be cool. You could build it for secondaries or something, and aren't the torpedo angles kind of bad? Feel like they are. I've yet to play War Tales, so I don't know. I don't know. But I think it's about that time of the day. Been at it for 3 hours now. But I'll try War Tales. Spartan asked me if I wanted to division with him at some point to do the War Tales, and I said, sure, we'll just need to find a time for that. Maybe I'll DM him and try it later on today. And I hear that the credit earnings for War Tales are really good. Not that I really need any credits. I think I've got 25 million of them right now. But what I do need to do is take care of maintenance. And by maintenance, I mean I need to go to the grocery store and buy food for the week, which I hate doing. There's nothing I hate more than going to the grocery store. Should have went before I started this stream. Yeah, I'm sure. I hear there's massive credit payouts for the War Tales, and that's probably unintentional. I always end with Charles Martel. Well, unless the game goes poorly, then I'll go to Saint Louis, and if that goes poorly, then Henri. But it's always Charles Martel. I love the ship. Shit. Okay. Did I escape? What spotted me, I wonder? Nothing with line of sight currently. Oh, something behind the islands then. Oh, there's the culprit. Yes, Sasha. Feed the Charles Martel. Leave the shells longer. There we go. That's good enough, right? Dead? Dead? Ah, fuck. Fist. Hopefully Kansas doesn't want to shoot me. He probably does. Can't see me now, though. It might be in a second here. We push in a little bit, we'll turn around and do some kiting. Probably. I think that Nagato took a blind shot at me. That's kind of rude to do that. Well, these guys, I don't think I waste a reload boost on Nagato either. He got touched in a bad way. We lose vision of Nagato, huh? We don't have any vision of... Ah, there he is. Kansas. Oh, that's a lucky fire. RNGesus, bless us today. Give me another. See? Ask for the blessings of RNGesus, and RNGesus shall bestow upon thee the blessings of triple fire. DCP from Kansas? Can this guy shoot me? Still no DCP from Kansas. Nice. That is the most unfortunate shot I have ever eaten in the Charles Martel. Can you move past me? Please? Well, at least Battleship New Orleans here is safe. There we go. May need to use main battery reload booster against Kansas. Okay, good. Revenge. I was gonna say revenge is mine, but no, just a fist. That was a lot of HP to lose, but a helping hand is up for grabs. Can we get vision of the battleships in the center of the map? Am I too broadside to said battleships? Will they spot me and demolish me? Oh, Jean Bar. Now that is something I want to shoot. He is going the wrong way, though. Oh, Bismarck. Permafire? Oh, shit. Must remember my detect is shit. if there's really one you want to shoot, it's got to be Jambar. Suppose he probably wants to shoot me.
Notre équipe a pris l'avantage.
It's quite a healthy Jambar. Bismarck, too, for that matter. Fire? Fire? There we go. Chambart too close to island. What is spotting me? Evil destroyer? Oh? Okay.
La bataille se termine dans 5 minutes.
Okay. One fist, 4 fists. Jambar doesn't dev strike me. He is not. He could. Well, no, never mind. The split is going to give him a surprise up the prop shaft now, I guess. But that is somewhat unfortunate, because that means we are not going to get the chance to do anything to him. So we will have to try and get the helping hand off the Fletcher. Oh, there he is. Did that not work? There we go. Get shots on Fletcher. I don't think that's enough lead. Oh, maybe it is. He's like... Okay, come on, kill him so I get my helping hand medal. Confederate's nice, too. Shit. This Fletcher could kill the Alabama. Or worse, the Alabama could kill him before I get my 5th fist. That would be unacceptable. Yeah. 111,000. If only it said 111,111. Yes, we have to get the fisting medal. Unfortunately, the Fletcher is not in the cap, so I assume he's gone around this island here. Let's see. Did I get spotted? Okay, so I think he must have gone this way. Alas, I think if we find him, we're probably gonna have to kill him and not get the fist. I bet you have. I bet you have been spotted. Question is, did he go more that way or did he come this way? Came this way. Whoops. I was gonna lock the guns, but never mind. I assume this Fletcher is gonna torp either me or this battleship. What are you? Do you have radar? No. Battleship New Orleans. Come on, Fletcher, just shoot your guns. You're not gonna win this. Come on, I just want the fist. Shoot your guns. Why hold the game hostage? I doubt you're going to be hitting anybody with the torp. You could get a little bit of damage with your guns, though, if you shot him. He's going to shoot right at the last second, just to troll. Trollish little DDs in this game. 5, 4. Oh, yep, there it is. Not enough time. What's the difference between Dalian and Harbin? Dalian is a tier higher, slightly more HP, conventional torpedoes. Well, a split carried everything, but it's not the worst game to end on. I meant to open all the containers. Stig. I don't think Dalian is one that I'm going to be playing on a regular basis, honestly. But whether it's worth it, I don't know, because you get other stuff from the campaign. And ship parts. So that's 18 matches. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoa, holy shit. Is that correct? 14 out of 18? 70. Is that right? 77? Yeah, so that's 18 games, and that is 4. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow. Okay. 14 out of 18. 77%. I didn't think it was that good as we were going along, but apparently it was. That is a good win rate, so yeah. Definitely quit while you're ahead if you've achieved 14 out of... If you played 18 games and you won 14 out of them, you got to quit while you're ahead, you know? That way you have a good win rate for the session. That's important, right, Brutus? Brutus doesn't care. He just wants to go OUT. So, thank you all for joining. I'm going to go take this dog OUT, and then I'm going to go to the grocery store and try to be as fast as I can about that. But have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.